According to Kenneth Griffin and Gilbert Botvin, factors that contribute to substance use in adolescence can be addressed and identified at the school, family, and community level. In this short segment, we will be focusing on school-based interventions to prevent substance use and abuse in adolescence. Schools play an important role in the protection and prevention of substance use in adolescence. Evidence shows there are 3 effective methods to reduce these detriments of health. These methods consist of social resistance skills training, normative education, and competence enhancement skills. The following skit is an example of social resistance skills training in a high school setting. Let's watch.
Welcome, class. Today we're going to be doing life skills training, ages 13 to 18. So get excited. All right, we're going to do a fun activity to start off. So everybody take out a piece of paper. Got it? On this piece of paper, please write down at least 4 decisions that you make every week at home, school, and with your friends. With each one of those decisions you make, please write down if anyone influences them. For example, your parents, friends, teachers, or media. Ready, set, go. All right, time is up. Is anyone willing to share what they wrote? Okay, Kelly, you seem like you want to share. Wow, thanks for sharing, Kelly. That is a great example of how most of our decisions, big or small, are influenced by other people. We make decisions every day, even when we don't think about them. But some decisions can have a big impact on your life and may take critical thinking. I am now going to give you a quick technique to help you make decisions easier. It's called the 3 C's: clarify, consider, and choose. Clarify what decisions you need to make. Then consider possible alternatives and consequences of making the decision. And finally, choose what you will do afterwards. Reflect on it as if you were and to see if you were satisfied with your decision. All right, so let's try it. Say you're put in a situation where all your friends come over and they want to drink alcohol. Your parents are out of town. What do?
Well, for the clarify step, we could have people over but no alcohol.
Okay.
But we have to consider, what if they bring alcohol? The real problem is we need to know how we're going to get the alcohol.
Or we could just choose not to drink.
Those are great ideas.
Freeze! Man, I thought this was going to be a huge waste of time, but actually, it's really helpful. Did you know that this program has actually made a huge difference? Apparently, there was a 44% decrease in drug use and a 66% decrease in alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana in kids our age.
Hello, my name is Kelly,
Hi, I'm Julie.
and we would like to offer you a basic example of the evidence-based CRAFT screening technique used by the American Pediatrics Association. So you may be asking yourself, what is CRAFT? CRAFT is a screening process that includes 2 parts and 9 total questions. Part A includes 3 questions specific to alcohol, marijuana, and other drugs. Part B consists of 6 questions pertaining to substance use and the environment. As the nurse, we play a pivotal role in the early prevention and education of substance use. When asked, 65% of adolescents expressed a desire to talk about their substance use. However, they were never asked. We do this to try to establish a comprehensive alcohol and drug history. Julie will now demonstrate how this is performed.
Thank you, Kelly. Hi, I'm Julie. I'm going to be your student nurse today. And I'd just like to ask you a few questions. Are you ready to begin? And I ask my patient all of these questions. I encourage you to be honest because it will keep all of your answers confidential. During the past 12 months, did you drink any alcohol? More than a few sips? Do not count sips of alcohol taken during family or religious events. No. Did you smoke any marijuana or hashish? Use anything else to get high? Anything else includes illegal drugs, over-the-counter and prescription drugs, and things that you sniff or huff. Great. All right. Have you ever ridden in a car driven by someone, including yourself, who was high or had been using alcohol or drugs? Do you ever use alcohol or drugs to relax, feel better about yourself, or fit in? Do you ever use alcohol or drugs while you're by yourself or alone? Do you ever forget things you did while using alcohol or drugs? Do your family or friends ever tell you that you should cut down on your drinking and drug use? One more question. Have you ever gotten into trouble while you were using alcohol or drugs? All right, well, thank you for being so open and honest with me.
Freeze! Community prevention programs that combine 2 or more effective evidence-based strategies, such as school-based programs and family-based programs, can be more effective than a single program alone.
I'm really worried that our kids are at the age of where they're going to be influenced by their friends, and while they're out on their own, I don't really want to yell and push them away, but I don't really know how to navigate this part of parenting. I don't want to be too strict or too easy. I don't know how to keep them away from participating in high-risk behaviors.
I mean, would you consider your kids to be high-risk takers?
Maybe.
I mean, do you think that your kids make good decisions?
Yeah?
Do they talk to you about what's going on in their lives?
Yeah?
I mean, so there are like many family-based programs like Life Skills and Parenting with Love and Logic that use a lot of evidence-based strategies that I've gotten a lot of like really helpful information from. The programs really encourage family bonding and how to strengthen our relationships with our kids. I've learned a lot of really like useful skills and how to discuss and create family policies on such as things like substance abuse and other high-risk behaviors like that. Life Skills also encourages like strong parental monitoring and like being really involved in what's happening in your child's life, and also creating a contract with the help of our kids that helps us maintain that open, loving conversation about substance use. Really helps reinforce that our kids have a huge part in navigating their own lives, and if we're raising them, you know, to be responsible, that we trust the decisions that they make. Here are some really good tips that I got from Love and Logic that help avoiding power struggles over like friendship choices and peer pressure, and how to send positive messages about their ability in making wise choices.
Awesome, thank you. I'll take a look at this. I think it'll be really helpful.
Freeze! So early childhood risks such as aggressive behavior or substance abuse can be changed or prevented within the family, school, and community-based interventions that really focus on helping children develop appropriate positive behaviors. If these aren't addressed, negative behaviors can lead to much greater risks such as academic failure and social difficulties, which also put our children at further risk for later drug use in their lives.
Come on, Kelly, let's go. We're done.